Hey everyone, hopefully you're all having a great day. So we're back to building the base, and there's a little bit of progress today. Hi Ali, thank you for the meow, much appreciated. Still always makes me smile. So yeah, we've got a little bit of detail working. Not too sure on it, but at least there's some there. The windows are now in upstairs and all the way around downstairs with the nether brick fences we talked about a couple of streams ago. And then on the inside, we now have a staircase going upstairs and storage on each side. I'm not sure about the trapdoors at the bottom. They may stay, they may go. I'll see how I feel. I'm living with them for the minute to see if I like them. So we have plenty of storage, and especially if I end up using shulkers inside the chests. So yeah, it's beginning to get there. Obviously there's nothing in either side here or there yet, but I do need an XP array and a smelting station and all the other fun bits that need to be in the base. So yeah. So the plan is I'm going to build that side up another layer and that side up another layer, and then have a walkway between the two. That way when I'm building the trading hall project, I have a landing pad here, and I may build another section of the building at the same height on this half of it. I will see how it looks and feels at the time when I get to that section. But at the moment it is coming along. We are getting there. And I've laid out the spacings of the logs so that I can just build them up when we get to that bit. Well, that's a hope anyway. I'm not sure if I've got enough snow, but I'm figuring when I put in the next set of windows, I will have to knock out a whole bunch of snow blocks, which should give me enough to finish off, especially when I start adding the detail blocks. Not that I'm 100% sold on the detailing, but we'll see how it goes. And thank you, Ali, for digging out the nether hub. I logged in and it was all gone almost. But yeah, let's get these placed and then see how many short we are of the snow blocks. I'm hoping not too many. But yeah, I've also been gathering copper today. So I have a bunch of copper blocks, and we will see how far they go with the roof. Hopefully. But I learnt my lesson yesterday with building these spruce all the way up and then not being able to get to the windows. That was definitely a bit of a pain. Or I needed copper ingots for making stairs for the roof. I have a whole bunch of the blocks now, so it's not too bad. isn't the copper, because when you're fortunate, you get a lot of copper. Oops. And then when I use the cutter, it gives you a bunch as well. Oh, thank you, Ali. That's much appreciated. Hi, Keza. A little bit under the weather today. I've got a bit of a scratchy throat, so we'll see how things go. But apart from that, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Keza? Good to see you. How is your shop going? Ah, we just run out. That's not too bad then. By the time I put the windows in, I should hopefully get enough blocks back. To finish off the rest of it. Right, so I'm going to need a whole bunch of dark oak stairs and jungle trapdoors. Dark oak, dark oak. Tiny little bit of jungle. I think I used a lot of the jungle earlier for the chests for the storage. I'll go double check the chest that I had all the logs in earlier. Not too bad for spruce. I was surprised how many chests I actually made. Oh, I'm glad the shop's going great. Because your banners, etc. are awesome. And hunt wreaths as well. Let's see. Okay, so I have 3 stacks there. Oops, I don't want those, I want those. It's a little bit more. Like I say, the chest monster is out of hand, so we really needed that building. Now at least the storage area's in, so I can start moving this lot and organising it. Oh, that's awesome. Lady Fleabug. Okay. That's definitely cool. There's a few more of those. So just checking how much of the jungle I've got left. I know it's not a lot, but if I pinch what I've got. Okay, let's grab these ingots at the same time as well. I also went mining for terracotta, and I came across a geode under the base, which was cool. So I was able to get a few amethyst shards. Oh dear, here we go again. Another escaped golem. Where did I put that lead? I have a lead here somewhere. See, I knew I did. Just wasn't sure where. Come on. You really want to dip in the hot tub. There we go. That'll get my iron farm working again. Well, I need the iron. If I'm going to make furnace XP array and a pumpkin and melon farm, etc., I'm gonna need the iron. You sell pixel art as well? That's awesome. That's really cool. I look forward to seeing it. Yep, let's head up and in a minute and get the next level in. Then I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with the walkway between the upper buildings. Let's get rid of the copper because I will forget otherwise. So like I say, I've got a bunch of copper blocks now, so hopefully we can get some of the roof done today. Well, that's a plan. Not sure how well it'll go, but it's a plan. Right, so I'm going to need more of the dark oak than that. Got one stack. Okay. Let's just use a bit of this at a time. Hey, Gruddock. Thank you for the creeper. As one way to wake me up. Right, so let's see how this does. Nope, not quite yet. I'm being dippy still. Very, very dippy. Trapdoors. We need lots of trapdoors. I do like the way these trapdoors look in this build. Right. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with windows here. I'll probably leave them alone because they're only too wide. It's going to be fun. Because I need those blocks. I think I'm going to leave that section and not put one in there because it's too narrow. If I put one in there, I'm not going to be able to put an inner wall on. Okay. What happened to the other blocks? That's what happened to the other blocks. Yep. It made you jump, Kaza. And no, I haven't got round to changing the Christmas ones yet either, so I will get round to it, I promise. And I know I've said that a couple of times, it's still on my to-do list. Right, so let's move to this section. Oops, nope, I don't want you there. No, I don't want them. Right, so I do that one. ignore that one and I do this one. So that'd be 4 in the middle. Okay. Seems a bit overpowering, but and yes, lots and lots of flat doors. I like the way they look as windows. In this kind of build anyway. In a more modern build, not so much. Oops, wrong place. I finally remembered to put a mending on my axe today. Oops, wrong way. Which makes a change. Let's stick the torches in the offhand. That way you guys have a little bit of light. And I did sleep just before starting to stream, so hopefully we shouldn't have any annoying flying rats. Okay, so let's move around the corner. So we can't do that one, which means we got 1, 2, 3, 4 again in the middle. So I guess we're just going to be doing the 4 middle ones on these ones. And so what are you working on at the moment, guys? I know what Ali's been doing, and Ali's been awesome. How about you, Kazza and Greta? What have you been working on? Let's go grab those. Because at the moment, they're kind of precious. Yes, I have snowmen. I could make more. You're working on the nether hub. That's awesome. OMG, that's fantastic. How's that going? 'Cause what I've seen of the tunnels, they look really good. Hi, Piri. How are you doing? Building like a common room build. Oh, that's cool. Kaza. It's definitely cool. I'm not too bad. Little bit of a scratchy throat, but apart from that, I'm doing good. Let's grab those. Let's see, it would help if I placed blocks right. Going well, trying to get my head around fictional's awesome design, but it's going okay. Unis got to you, I assume. Don't know, I just a little bit of a scratchy throat. Nothing major. But that's cool. Yeah, he's designed it from, like I said, from what I've seen of it, it looks fantastic. It's always good to see the nether tunnels progress. And you guys have done an awesome job and got so much done already, considering we're week 3. Come on. You're not going to let me place you, okay. We'll do the jump and place thing. And try not to misclick. Right. Let's try this one. Right, so that's those. How are we doing? We've still got stairs and trapdoors, so we can go around this side. I'm going to leave that one, and it's the 4 middle ones, I think I said. And then in one of these, like I say, we can put the furnace XP and we can put the smelter in there as well. But obviously I need to make a cactus farm and a bamboo farm. To do that, I need to get a whole bunch of honey and slime. Or figure a different way of doing the farm. But yeah, for those who weren't here at the beginning, we have progressed a little bit. I now have storage rooms. Oh, looks like I forgot to fill that up with chests. But that's okay. I'll do that afterwards. Which should be plenty considering I can store stuff in shulkers. For the most part, and just knock these out a second. Not doing too bad. I think we'll have enough to just finish off. There we go. 2 left over. Can't complain. So trying to get it look reasonably okay, as well as be functional. Right, so it's going to be a case of walking around the outside. Okay, there we go. And I better eat, because I keep jumping off things. One of these times I'm going to jump off and go splat. Even with the feather falling. It was interesting to see some of the depths of some of the caves while I was in the resource world. A couple of times I almost fell down some very deep caves. How are you guys liking the 118? What's your favourite thing so far? Oops. Yep. There we go with the falling again. You love it. Yep. Very pretty and scary, and you love it, Kaza. That's awesome. It's kind of it is definitely very pretty. All of a sudden you'll be in a dark cave and you'll come out into a lush green area. Yeah, it is definitely very pretty in places. Really should just have left this one over here as well. That way, if I need to go that side, I can just go up that side. The caves are very good for resources. Because they're so big now, you can just see the resources in them without having to dig in just straight lines. You can just wander through them. Don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with digging in straight lines, because you can get the stone that way too, and sometimes you just need the stone as well. But it is cool if you just want something like copper or iron or coal. You can just have a wander around them. Yep. That's the thing, you come across some really nice shapes. That one not so much, because it's about 1 or 2 blocks wide. But when you go that way, there is a cliff that has a hollow in it that looks really good. That my neighbours wanted, which was why I moved a little bit this way. Which was cool because I can see it working really well as a build. Right, so no, not really. I don't want a one there. I could do a one wide here though. But I won't do one there because if I do, I'm not going to be able to put any inner blocks in if I need to. Because it just wouldn't be hidden. Because the width on this side is different to the width on that side. It's not quite a symmetrical build, which is fine. Because it didn't need to be. Excuse me. Right. And I like the fact that I get slime every now and again inside the building. Makes it interesting. Means I don't have to go too far for slime. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I think we may be okay for blocks for just finishing off this. There we go. That's not too bad. And a little bit of, I've got plenty of detailing blocks, so the only decision I need to make is, do I do a back wall here that comes out part way and then just leave a small walkway between the buildings? I am very tempted to do that. If I'd stop placing torches. But if I do that, I'll have to wait until I put in these windows. Right, so I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to ignore this one. And it's 4 again, isn't it? So 1, 2. The only thing with snow, it's very easy to knock it out. Too easy. And no, I didn't make Eliza dig me some snow because I know Eliza's had enough of snow for a while. Bless her. After all the snow she collected for the Minas build season before last, yeah, I think she's all still snowed out from then. And I can't say I blame her. By the way, I did love Huntreth's and your banners in that build at Kaza. They were awesome. Yep, there we go again, hitting them. Right, so that's... I'm taking out the 4 on 3 sides. That's 12 windows times 6. So, oops, there we go, falling again. So 6, 12, 24, 24, 72. hang on, 6, 12, 24, 72, yeah. So I need 72 stayers. That's plenty. So 72 stairs and 72 trapdoors. I don't mind if I've got over because they will come in handy. That'll cover us. The ones that you, Kaz, are the ones you did for the Minas build. Not last season, the season before, you and Huntree. And I'm probably saying her name wrong. I'm terrible with names sometimes. So let's grab these. Huntress, yeah. So yep. I loved the banners you guys did for that. Okay, so okay, slime. You need to give me the slime balls. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's a good job I did do a few extra. I forgot about these windows. Like I say, they were awesome. Thank you for the meow. I will need to pop by your shop at some point and just take a look fairly. It won't be just yet, but a little bit later in the season, I may end up buying some banners for the build. Don't know what yet. We'll see what I feel like at the time when the builds are a little bit further along. Guess it didn't want to be used in the build. We'll see if we can rescue it afterwards. We'll also see how good or bad my maths was. Come on. Oh, I was trying to flip the flappities. We have an outlet shop as well at Zalvi's. Yeah, I was seeing the stream. I was watching the stream. You and Zalvi and Huntress were discussing the outlet store, which is awesome because if I can't find one shop, I can at least find the other one, which is cool. And if I remember right, you said you're going to have slightly different products in different places. So if I don't see what I'm looking for in one, I can check the other, and if not, I can contact you guys and see what's what at the time. Because although I can make banners, they can sometimes be a pain to make. Especially if you don't have all the patterns. Because some of the patterns are, yeah, not so easy to come by. I think I'm going to be one short. Yep. I need to go rescue that stayer. See, you were needed. You're not escaping. I'm trying to get as far as I can today with the build because I'm not going to be able to be on the server tomorrow, so it'll be Monday evening before I'm back on. Oh, wrong side, I should have gone that side. Yep, it was definitely getting ideas. There we go. Right, so just want to check how gonna need more of these after. Right, let's put the spruce in. And the rest of this snow blocks. Let's do the snow blocks first. I think I picked them all up. Can't see any lying around on the ledges anyway. Don't think I'm gonna have quite enough to do both sides. That's not what I wanted. Come back. Yep. When I put the detailing in, it should give me some of them, but I think I'm gonna have to end up mining others. But never mind. So let's put the detail blocks away for the moment. You can go in there as well. What I want is spruce. Spruce is in here. Fingers crossed there's enough. Otherwise, we may be chopping trees. Good night, Kaza. Have a great evening. And take care of yourself. Right, so... put these in round the top first. Then I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with the roof. Whether I want it to slant in from all four sides, or if I want it to just come up to a point and then have a little bit of room in an attic area, which would make the building a little bit taller. Give me plenty of room to put things in like portion brewers and all the other fun bits I'm going to need to keep this trading hall running smoothly. I know I'm getting a long list of things that I need to do before I even start. Which is kind of good. At least I'm not finding them after the fact. Oops, come on. Okay, so you guys looking forward to the 119 update whenever that drops? With the wardens, etc. I know I will be avoiding them. Or running away screaming if I come across one. Oh, cool, Graddock. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. And I think Ali's of the same mind as me by the sound of it. I'm looking forward to see what Tango comes up with for his decked out 2.0. That should be awesome. How many have we got? We're not going to have enough. Nowhere near enough. And I'll need to go around and fix those corners. So we may end up having to do a little bit of tree chopping. Sorry, guys. But we'll get as far as we can first. Done that. I need to put the detail in here before I didn't put those in right. Nope, that's not where I want you. Better. Just put a little bit of detail work between those blocks. Yes, I'm using lots and lots of jungle. You're already afraid of the skellies. Yeah, the skellies can be a... Oh, loading a chest on a boat will be nice. Early game thing, though. Okay, so you can put a chest on a boat, can you, in the new update? Or in the next update? I hadn't heard about that one. That's something people have been saying for a long while, that you should be able to put a chest on a boat. So that's cool. But yeah, skellies can be scary enough when you're... Oops, that didn't go right. Especially as how they can shoot round corners. I still haven't figured out that one. We can't shoot round corners, so they shouldn't be allowed to. Because that's not fair. So let's just do that whole stack as trapdoors. Right. Then I need to get back up there. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so, but it's a case of skellies can be scary enough anyway. They can already shoot round corners. All you have to do is see the way they behave sometimes. I don't think it's intentional. It's just that sometimes when they shouldn't be able to shoot you, they do. Yep, they are definitely a menace. And I dread to think what Grifter is going to come up with them for the above. Considering they already have, what, 500 hit points, the Wardens? I shudder to think. Considering what normal mobs behave like up there. But I guess it's a really good mob for those who like to do mob fighting, etc. It's not a place I go to that often. I used to go occasionally to the mansion, but I would fly directly to the mansion and not pass go. But I know there's a whole bunch of people on the server who do really enjoy the above and the challenge it brings. But then there are stuff up there that isn't just mobs. You've got the boat races, etc. And the piggy ride race, which is cool. So it's not all mob fighting. They have tried to make it stuff for everybody. But as I used to say to people when I was showing them around, if you're going up there, be prepared to lose everything you take with you. So make sure you've got a good set of backup gear. You want to go up there really well armoured, but be prepared to lose it. So have some backup gear of the fully enchanted variety when you do go. Right, so this bit is going to be interesting because I will leave the detail of that bit till afterwards. Nope, I'm in the wrong place. In fact, I may just leave. I think I'm going to knock these out and leave this bit of detailing along here until I've got the wall in properly. I will just I've only got 24 logs anyway, so it's not going to go very far. 26. Okay, so let's take a look of how it looks out front. It's not too bad. Just seems a bit weird having windows there, but not there. I just didn't want to take that line all the way up. But I'm looking at it and I'm not so sure about these two outside ones. I just know when I had a solid block down that edge with those trapdoors, it was too bulky, which is why I moved it over one. But I wonder if I should move it over two. And then I can put the window in the one next to it there. Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure on it. I may just switch switch that around a little bit. We're about to restart anyway, so as soon as the restart comes back, we come back up from the restart, I'm going to switch that around and see how it looks. Hi Lakislav, apologies. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. If not, I hope things improve very quickly. He's beginning to get there. Let's turn that off. Yeah, I think I'm going to move that to one extra over. Put that centre line there and see if I can move that window over the top of that one. That way there's a little bit of variance. A little bit of similarity too. I'll feel that snowing in a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and on the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Come back, I need you. Lax. Okay, I will call you Lax. Thank you. Because I'm probably saying it wrong anyway. Oh, I'm not too bad. So, ticking along, as you do. Okay, so we'll fill that in. Let's go do the opposite side. A little bit further out than I need to be. Nope, that's not what I want to do, that. But, well, at least I caught it on the way down. What I do need to do is put efficiency on this axe. At the moment it's just got efficiency 1. And it's not like I'm short of efficiency books. Because the trading hall has been stocked up again with the emeralds, etc. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6. That one goes there. Yep, and as Cable was saying, the sinking down into the scaffolding is a pain, which is why he still uses dirt, and I can fully appreciate that. I still think they should have used a different key than the sneak key for that. Okay, so the inside, yep. Going through lots of golden carrots. It's nice to actually be building a building. I know I've done a fair few on single player, but I haven't done many buildings on Titancraft for a while. So yeah, it's nice. I enjoy doing that. Especially as it's a starter base to put all the stuff in that I need to have in. Right. Got them all? Think so. Let's move a bit away and see if that looks better. Ugh. It does and it doesn't. I like the centre bit, I still don't like the edge bits. Move that over, which would allow me to move that over as well to match the window 1, 2 below. I don't like the way it's offset. Maybe it's a symmetry thing, I don't know. It's just a, yeah, it feels weird. Okay, I'm gonna... What am I gonna do with it? I wonder. I don't have any... I don't think I have any spare snow blocks, do I? Let's just go check the snow farm a second. Let's say hi to Light. And let's take the caps lock off while I do it. And I missed a message. So Eden restocked the anvils at the public trading hall. That's cool. So let's see if I left any snowballs. I did. Oh, and a few snow blocks too. Nope, that's not what I want. Put those extra ones back in. Right, so that one, if I move it over one. And that one there. Yep. Let's give that a try. See if there's... Nope. We'll knock the blocks out instead. Because I can't jump round corners. Right, so if I do that, and I do that, okay. It has potential. It's not been hard on myself. It's been getting the building to feel right. If it doesn't feel right to me, it will bug me. Because what I could do is take that window out there and bring this pattern down. And just have centre windows. But then that leaves very few windows. Maybe moving the upper middle window slightly right will make the whole building seem like it's expanding rightwards. So maybe moving the upper middle windows slightly right. I can see what you're thinking. I'm just thinking if I move them slightly right, it's going to throw it off from here, and that's going to bug me too. But I do appreciate what you're thinking. Yeah, I could see if I'd gone out an extra block on either side, yes. But I didn't technically go out an extra block. I just put a block on the edge. Is that 3 wide? I think that's 3 wide in the middle, isn't it? Okay. Another idea. And this is why it can take me forever to do a build. Second. And drive people nuts in the process. So that one is the, whoops, not what I wanted to do. Hi Ek, thank you for the resubscription. 7 months. It's hard to believe I've been an affiliate for 7 months. And thank you for the creeper, Graddock. Right. Okay. So that's getting there. Okay. Thank you for the scaffolding. I appreciate your bringing it back. Oops. It should have been on that one. Oh no, it shouldn't. It should have been on the other one anyway. How are you doing, Ek? And yes, I'm being a picky builder again, Ek. Right, and I needed to add an extra one Here. Out of spruce, aren't I? You're doing all right today. You're having a night shift in a bit. Oh, thank you, good guy. Oh, bro. Good guy, bro, for the follow. Much appreciated. But yeah, I'm thinking if I bring that one down as well and put the same blocks there, it will solve my problem with it. If you can see what I'm going for. And then I can just do the same on that side. It may be a bit heavy detailing though. So I'm not sure whether to leave the trapdoors in or take them out. It may just be a little too much. But I can't do that until I chop down some more trees. So let's see if we can figure out the roof design. So I want to get some polished granite, which I should have a bunch of in here somewhere. And we'll start on the roof line. And I'll play with that more off stream. There's a little bit of granite. Polished granite, granite, granite. Can't see any more in there. Oh, there. Let's go check the chest monster, which I will also move off stream because now that we've got storage, got a storage room, even if it isn't an all-fangled redstone thing and just a manual one, it's better than all these random these chests full of random stuff. Oops, that's not granite, that's wool. They're just slabs, more slabs. Most of this is netherrack. And a whole bunch of books I need to take to the trading hall. Okay, looks like this is it. Is it the start of a new week for you, Ek, or the finish of a week? I think it's a finish, I want to say, for you. Or not far off. Right. I guess I put the scaffolding away, didn't I? be honest, I'm not sure if this is going to work. Because I don't have wax, so I can't get the roof to stay brown, which means it's going to go green. But we'll give it a try. Let's but then I can always think you can right click and de-age at some point, so I can do that later. Let's find the scaffolding. So 1, 2, 3 is there, so it needs to go out on 4. You fall down there? Yep, you fell down there. Let's go the quick way rather than down the scaffolding. Right, so this is a pretty big roof. So if I'm bringing it up to a point, it's going to go up a fair number of blocks. So it's going to need to be domed in places, I think. Because I think this is a 30 odd blocks. 1, 2, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 16, 24, 25, 26. 41 blocks, which means it's going to go up 20, which is a lot to go up. Considering the rest of the build is probably less than that. It's 618. That's an awful lot to go up. Maybe a bit too much. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's too much. Let's see if I can finagle that to not beast at all. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of roof. And I don't want to do a flat roof. because that wouldn't look right either. But if I do that and have it slope up 1 in 2, that should theoretically about halve the blocks down to 10, which shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. The only thing we can do is try. Oh, that's not the block I want, thank you. We'll have a look at the side angle in a minute. Once we get it to a point. We'll start on the other side. So we can see if we can get it to meet in the middle of somewhere reasonable. Because that one went that way, so that one could go that way. Have to go get some more slabs. Okay. Because I'm thinking the smaller slant may prove better. And if it's still too tall, then I can always try 1 in 3. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Yep. But I don't want it too flat either, but yeah. Nope, come back. Would help if I had the right block. We get in there. Let's build up from the other side again. I don't want to overshoot the mark. I do love the middle mouse click. It does make it so much easier. Right, so you, do you, and you. Let's go take a look from the side. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not 100% sold on the blocks yet, but the angle looks good. The angle is a lot better than the 1-for-1. The 1-for-1 would just be way too tall, whereas that's more proportionate, I think. Yep, possibly brick. Brick may be a better choice, because I'm not, like I say, I'm not 100% sold on the granite for it. But that's okay. At least I've got a shape. Let's grab some stairs and slabs. But yeah, I think I may run the brick along the front just to see if it looks better. It's not like I'm short a brick. With all the masons we have in the trading hall, getting brick isn't hard. Definitely, especially when I need to repair my tools. If it's a case of I've stocked up the books, etc., and repairing tools, I can just grab random blocks and put them in the chests for people to grab if they want them. Well, that's what I've been doing so far. What I need to start doing is enchanting some sets of armour and tools and putting them in emergency boxes. Let's move this one out, an additional one. Not sure on that one either. That's okay. There's lots of blocks in the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need it on number 5 now. Hello, sheep. Okay, so eventually it's going to match that down there. Which will match this one, this side over here. Let's take a peek. So there needs to potentially be a window here. I didn't make the blocks I needed. So that's that one. So probably 3, and then hang on. Yeah, that matches there. So if we go 3 and then start again. Got better way to go. Excuse me. How many blocks is it? 6, 9. 2, 3, 6, 9. Yep. So then another 9 blocks. What I'm going to try and do is match the dormer window, whatever you want to call them, the roof attic windows. Three, 5, 6, 7, 9. To these windows. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll start again. Or will we? In fact, I don't think we will. I think we just need to do the same on the opposite side. Which was 3, 3, 9. Ah. And I need that to be slabs rather than... Okay, so let's put a stack of this in and grab some slabs. Which gives me lots of slabs. That's cool. Let's just switch these out. Nope, wrong block. Gives me 9. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and then 1. Whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then that gives me an extremely large window area there. Blocked myself into a corner, literally. Right, so what are you guys up to for the rest of the weekend? Anything fun? Switch to you now. Just being lazy, thinking of going to the end and trying not to die. That's cool. The resetting cities are interesting. So, bunch of tips. When I'm flying in the end, oh, sorry. F3 is my friend for my height. It's got options. Quake is my friend for seeing any land. Oh, it looks terrible and I can't in normal gameplay I can't use that, but it allows me to see stuff on my periphery so I can see if I'm flying level. You're setting up the Guardian Farm, Rogue. That's cool. And getting your main base going. Ah, that's cool though. It's good to have the grandkids around. Having little ones around for a while is awesome. So that's cool, Wurzel. I think that's fantastic. Take slow falling potions with you if you can, and ender pearls. If you don't have ender pearls, you can get them from the trading hall from the clerics. There are plenty of emeralds in the chests there. Trying to think what else. There was a whole bunch of tips that I was given. Remember to take your chest plate as well as your elytra if you're flying. That way you can switch to your chest plate. When you get to the cities. And ender pearls are your friend if the bullets take you up high. I think I may end up doing this as a solid roof and then taking the blocks out because otherwise it's going to be a pain to build. Yep, feather falling. There's feather falling 4 in the trading hall if you don't already have it, Ali. There's plenty of... Get yourself a set of backup armour too from the trading hall. Just make sure it's enchanted. That way, if something does happen, you've got a set of gear that you can go out there and try and retrieve your stuff with. There are books for all the books for the armour are in the trading hall. Bye, Graddock. Yeah, copper is an amazing block. The public trading hall is East 660. There are 4 halls, one for librarians, and has a few cartographers. There's one with masons and clerics. One has farmers and fletchers and butchers, and another one has armour smiths, toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, etc. So there is plenty. And in the librarian hall is a bunch of chests with books in and armour and tools in. They are free for the taking. The emeralds in the chests marked emeralds are free for the taking or free for the using in the hall. Doobie Viper and Viper's raid farm has been along with other people have been supplying emeralds for use in the trading hall. So if you don't have emeralds, don't worry. There is stuff there and it's all for the using for the server. I don't have all the villagers yet. I'm going to have to do some rolling of villagers to get additional ones for the librarians. But eventually they will be there. And the whole point of there being emeralds there is because you can't cure the villagers, you can't drop the prices. Which means that way you're not feeling... How do I phrase it? Like it's a jip. I can't. Or you're having to get all your own villagers so you can get stuff reasonably priced so you can actually get the gear you need. That's the whole point of having the chests and the books and the emeralds there for the using. Right. Let's see if we can at least get this bit of roof finished. I do like the copper. I'm just wondering how it's going to look when it goes green. It may look really good. It may not. I'm just wondering if I should switch this to dark oak. That way it will go with the green and it will go with the copper. Oops, come back. But you're off to work, Ek. You have a great shift. Hope everything goes smoothly and quietly for you. But just busy enough that you don't want to fall asleep. That's never fun when it's boring. But you don't want it to be too crazy there either. Take care of yourself. And thank you for being the mod. Not that this group seems to need it. They're all a great bunch. But I appreciate it anyway. Well, fingers crossed for you. Right. Let's get these blocks in. And then we can pop down and see how the roof line kind of looks. It's just very much all the same at the moment. It could probably... The problem is if I put detail blocks in at the moment, then it has to stay copper. Because I would have to use the polished granite, etc. for the detailing. But if I let it go green and I put detail blocks in, they're going to have to be stuff like the prismarine or the warped wood. And at the moment, that's too early, but it does need a detail block. It's not too bad that way because you actually can't see the roof from there. Let's see if we can go out further. Yeah, the angle's okay. I'm still not sure about the dormer part because it is such a low angle. It may be an idea not to do that and just do it solid with detail blocks and chimney kind of thing on there instead. That's what I'm thinking anyway at this point. I need to get some more spruce so I can do the detailing. Then I'm going to check how it looks with and without the trapdoors. Kind of dark, so I need to hide some lighting up there too. Don't need tons of it, but I do need a bit of some lighting, I think. Just to make it a little bit more visible. But that I might do behind the windows. Just give me a second. What did I do? I think I have a few shroom lights. Yeah, the angle seems okay to me too, Ali, now. The angle that it could have been, the 1-for-1, would have been too steep. The 1-in-2, that seems okay. Right, I think I have some shroom lights. Well, I have some jack-o'-lanterns. Let's get rid of the granite because I don't think I'm going to be using the granite. The more I see it, the less I like it. In that particular section of the build. It looks fine in with the brick, but not by itself as edging. I think I'm going to switch that out to dark oak. Where are you? Actually, I'm pretty sure I saw some shroom lights. Well, there's one. But I can use the jack-o'-lanterns. Well, there's a few. Like I say, I have a little bit of prismarine, but I also have a Guardian Template there that I can go inside and drain. Knock out the blocks inside. I'm pretty sure at some point there will be a public Guardian farm, or usually there is. Okay, let's go try these. I didn't notice Tango logging on. But let's see if we can go inside and... so B-Dubs is streaming, that's awesome. So let's see if I can stick some of these behind here. Come on. Scaffolding. What can I say? I'm terrible with scaffolding. Right. Let's grab that. Oops. I do have a hoe here. Right. There's only 3, so yeah, we'll stick with that. Let's take a look from outside. It's now daylight, of course, so we can't see it. This is my starter base at Rogue. In here is going to be a bunch of stuff like XP array, Cactus Farm, melon, pumpkin, stuff to go in the trading hall so people can trade with. My storage, potion brewing, all the kind of stuff I need to do the main build. I'm hoping the lighting behind those will work. But like I say, at the moment it's very much a work in progress, but I think I'm going to go with this bit and take it across to all of it because I didn't like the way it was going. I'm not 100% sure about all the trapdoors. I may end up taking some of them out. Nope. Just kind of to the building, throw it together, see how it works. I want a walkway between the two upper levels there. So when I fly in from the build, I can land. Oh, that's a plan. The brick needs to come out and be replaced with dark oak. But yeah, it's getting there. There's bits of it that's staying, there's bits of it that's going. But seeing as it's hit 9 o'clock, so we've gone the 2 hour mark. So I will call it a day there. And let's see who's streaming. But I understand B-Dubs is. So I'm assuming you guys may want to head that way. It's getting there. It really is. It's a work in progress. Each time I alter a bit, I'm liking it more. Okay, so let's see if I can find B-Dub's channel and send you guys there. I know it's only a small number of us, but hey. Right, so let's see. Media sharing, nope. Server announcements, nope. Anybody know what B-Dub's channel is? Can't say I do. Oh, if he's streaming on YouTube, then I guess we'll have to all go find him individually. You guys, okay. So you guys have a great day and take care of yourself. I will be streaming again on Monday evening. Have a great weekend. Bye.